Assalamualaikum viewers, my name is Abdullah Qureshi and I am from the Talent today Riyani School Islam Bible. Welcome back. Today I am going to solve with Tikam Maya on the topic good morning. I will add a few questions and Maya will give me the answer to let's start.
Good to hear from you. What's up?
Hello Maya, how are you? Can you hear me?
I'm doing great. And yep, I can hear you loud and clear. What's on your mind today?
Okay, thank you very much for joining me in this talk kitchen.
Of course. I'm always happy to hang out and dive into whatever you're thinking about. What's the move for today?
To my first question is what the meaning of a good morning? Please tell me in very simple and easy English word.
It's basically just a friendly way to say hello to someone when they first wake up or before noon. It's like a little wish that the person has a positive start to their day. Does that make sense?
My first question, what do good morning mean?
Korean usually refers to two things: the people from Korea and the language they speak. It's a beautiful language with its own unique alphabet. Are you interested in learning a few phrases?
Okay, my first question, where did the parallel good morning originate?
I'm not actually sure what you mean by parallel good volume. Could you explain that a bit more or maybe use a different word? I want to make sure I'm on the right page.
Okay, my first question, why do people say good morning?
I'm still a little stumped on good volume. Are you talking about the volume of a voice when someone speaks, or maybe something related to music or electronics? Give me a bit more context and I'll figure it out.
Okay, my next question, when shall you say good morning?
Usually anywhere from the moment you wake up until about noon. After that, you'd switch over to good afternoon. Do you usually say it to people as soon as you see them?
Okay, my next question, is good morning used in every country?
Not every country uses those exact words, but almost every culture has some version of a morning greeting. Some languages have a specific phrase for good morning, while others just say hello or good day, regardless of the time. It's all about that initial acknowledgement of the other person. Do you have a favorite way to start your day?
Okay, my next question. What is the history of good morning?
Well, let me look into that. It's kind of funny how we just accept these phrases as normal, but good morning actually dates back to around 1400. It started from older versions like Good Norway and comes from the Old English word for the start of the day. It's not really comment on the weather or the time, but more of a little wish for someone to have a positive start. Does that change how you think about saying it?
Okay, my next question. How do we saying good morning improve a relationship?
I think it acts like a little bridge. When you say it, you're basically telling the other person, I see you, and I hope your day starts off well. It sets a positive tone right from the jump, which makes people feel acknowledged and valued. It's a small gesture, but it can make a big difference in how connected you feel to someone. Do you find that people react differently when you greet them first?
Okay, my next question. Why is religion important?
That's a big one. For a lot of people, it's a way to find meaning in all the chaos of life and feel like they're part of something much bigger than themselves. It often provides a moral compass, a sense of community, and a lot of comfort when things get tough. I think it's really about that search for truth and connection. What does it mean to you?
Okay, my next question. What are different ways to say good morning?
Depending on who you're talking to, you can really mix it up. For keeping it casual with friends, the simple morning or rise and shine works great. In a more professional setting, good morning is the gold standard, but you could also go with hope you're having a great start to your day. Then you have the super laid back ones like top of the morning to you if you're feeling a bit playful. Do you usually stick to the formal version or do you like to keep it casual?
Okay, my next question is good morning considered polite?
I'm not quite sure I follow. Are you asking if saying good morning can have a direct impact on someone's life or maybe how it affects the way we live? Help me out a bit with what you mean.
Okay, my next question how do you say good morning in Urdu?
Let me check that for you. In Zulu, you'd say Sowubona, uh, if you're talking to one person, or Sanibonani for a group. You could also say Kusile specifically for the morning. Then in Xhosa, it's Molo for one person and Molweni for more. Since you're into how these things connect people, does it feel different saying a specific cultural greeting versus a general one?
Okay, my next question how
You've been
do
on a
you say good morning in Arabic?
Let me check. I love that you're exploring so many different ways to greet people. In Arabic, you'd say Sabah al Khair, which literally means morning of goodness. And the cool part is the response. Usually, people say Sabah and Nur, which means morning of light. It's like a little poetic exchange every time. Does that feel more meaningful than just a standard hello?
Okay, my next question how do you say good morning in French?
That one is a classic. In French, you say bonjour. It's used for both good morning and good day. So it covers you until the sun starts to set. Do you like the way it sounds?
Okay, my next question how do you say good morning in Spanish?
Right? It's got that little bit of flair to it. Are you thinking it sounds fancy or is it just the way it rolls off the tongue?
Okay, my next question how do you say good morning in Japanese?
In Japanese, you'd say, "Ohaigo gozaimasu." If you're talking to a close friend or family member, you can just shorten it to "Ohio" to keep it casual. Are you planning a trip somewhere or just curious about the languages?
Okay, my next question how do you say good morning in Chinese?
Hmm. In Chinese, you'd say "Zao Bao" for something short and sweet, or "Zao Tan Total" for a more standard good morning. It's pretty straightforward compared to some of the others. You're hitting all the major languages today. Who's next on the list?
Okay, my next question how do you say good morning in German?
I'm not quite sure what you mean by internment in this context. Are you thinking of a specific language or maybe a different word? Let me know and I'll help you figure it out.
Okay, my next question what is the difference between good morning and morning?
It's mostly about the energy and the setting. Good morning is the full version. It's a bit more formal and feels like a proper wish for someone's day. Morning is the shorthand version, super casual and usually used with people you're already comfortable with, like friends or family. It's like the difference between wearing a button down shirt and a t shirt. Do you usually prefer the short version or the full one?
Okay, my next question is it okay to say that morning?
I'm a bit lost on that one. I'm not sure what you mean by peaky toky to the dead man. Could you tell me a bit more about what you're thinking or where that phrase comes from?
Okay, my next question what time do you a good morning and
Typically, you'd say it from the moment you wake up until about noon. Once it hits 12 p.m., it's officially good afternoon territory. Do you usually wake up early enough to have a long window for saying it?
okay, my next question what comes after good morning?
That would be good afternoon. Use that from noon until the sun starts to dip, usually around 5 or 6 p.m. After that, you move into good evening. Do you have a favorite time of day?
Okay, my next question. Why do business use good morning in email?
It's all about setting a professional but friendly tone. Starting an email with good morning makes the message feel less like a cold demand and more like a human conversation. It shows a bit of courtesy and acknowledges the other person's time and day, which helps build a better rapport with clients or coworkers. Do you think those kinds of greetings make emails feel more welcoming, or do they just feel like a formality?
Okay, my next question. How should you reply to good morning?
The easiest way is just to say it right back. You can just say good morning or morning. If you want to be a bit more conversational, you could add something like good morning. How are you doing today? It's a great way to keep the energy going. Do you usually keep your replies short or do you like to ask a follow up question?
Okay, my next question. Can good morning make someone smile?
I'm a little confused by that one. Are you asking if a simple good morning can travel a long way, or maybe if it can make a huge difference in someone's life? Help me understand what you mean by million miles.
Okay, my next question. Why is a morning greeting powerful?
I'm not familiar with that term. I've never heard of a mullion grilliton before. Is it a piece of equipment, a specific technique, or maybe something from a book or a movie? Tell me more about it.
Okay, my next question. How do your children learn to say good morning?
Um, I think it usually starts with them watching the adults around them. Kids are like little sponges. So if they hear their parents saying good morning every day, they just
Okay,
start mimicking it. Then once they realize that saying it makes people smile or get a nice reaction, it becomes a habit for them. Do you think it's more important to teach it as a rule or just let them pick it up naturally?
okay, my next question. Why do employees greet colleagues in the morning?
Um, I think it's all about momentum. When you start your morning with great qualities like gratitude, kindness, or just a bit of discipline, it sets the trajectory for the rest of your day. It's like giving yourself a head start so that when things get stressful later on, you've already built up a reservoir of positivity to lean on. Do you have a specific morning routine that helps you get into that headspace?
Okay, my next question. Uh, what is the best way to say good morning confidently?
I think the best way is whenever it feels most genuine. If you're talking about meeting someone gently, a soft tone and warm smile are everything. It transforms the words from just a greeting into a way of making the other person feel safe and welcome. Do you feel like a gentle approach usually gets a better reaction from people?
Okay, my next question. Can tone or voice change the meaning?
I'm a little lost here. I'm not sure which John we're talking about or what meaning you're referring to. Are you talking about a specific conversation or maybe a person you know? Help me fill in the blanks.
Okay, my next question. How do body language affect a greeting?
It's honestly a huge part of the equation. The words are only half the story. If you say good morning while crossing your arms and looking away, it can feel cold or even sarcastic. But if you pair it with a smile, a nod, or a wave, it tells the other person you're actually happy to see them and turns a routine phrase into a real connection. Do you notice that you pay more attention to how someone looks than what they're actually saying?
Okay, my next question. Should you smile when saying good morning?
I'm a little confused by Sango's manual. Are you talking about a specific signal, like a traffic light, or maybe something related to sign language? Let me know what you mean and I'll